Hello and welcome, I'm Stormo, and well, it's
Samara wants a moment with you.
loyalty mission time, I guess. We did all that the end of last video. Yep. Okay, let's head down to here and off to the cruise quarters. I think we've only got like 2 loyalty missions to go, something like that. Anyway, we don't have many to go. Nope, that's Kasumi. So that means that Samara will be over here. So let's talk to Samara and get this one underway.
I am glad I joined your team. It has been too long since I traveled with companions. When the time comes, I will do whatever is necessary.
You're an important part of this crew, Samara.
It is my honor. Also, there is a matter I need to discuss. When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. Using the information you obtained, I have located her. She's been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
Didn't you say you'd pick up her trail after our mission?
I know where she is, right now. In a month, she may be gone. This is the best opportunity I've ever had.
Where is she?
Omega, a nightclub called Afterlife, which seems a perfect place for her to hunt.
How important is this?
Killing her has been my focus for 400 years. It is the most important thing in my life, and the reason I became a Justicar.
Tell me about her.
She is an Ardat-Yakshi. It is a term from a dead Asari dialect. It means demon of the night winds, but that is mythology. She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills without mercy.
So is an Ardat-Yakshi a special kind of murderer?
Morinth suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle melding of nervous systems. She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
This is definitely worthy of your full attention.
She confuses her victims, twists their feelings. They will do anything for her favor.
We need to stop her.
Thank you, Commander. There are no words to express what this means to me. There is one thing more. This creature, this monster. She is my daughter.
You said this is genetic. How many children do you have?
3. And 3 Ardat-Yakshi are in existence today. It is as it sounds. Morinth was always the wild one. She was happy and free, but selfish.
I cannot imagine what this is like for you.
I do not want pity, Shepard. I do not accept it. My daughter's condition is my fault, and my redemption lies in killing her. Do not pity me. Simply understand my situation.
How did all this happen?
I spent my youth on the move, adventuring. I killed people, mated with them, or just danced the night away. I learned so much, experienced so much, and then my matron days came. I could finally sit back, bask and enjoy my family. But in one moment, it was all taken away.
Sounds terrible.
I sat in a med lab while a nearsighted doctor droned at me, and I learned that nothing was as I thought it would be. I gave up all that I possessed. I own nothing, claim nothing. All my knowledge will die with me. Now my purpose is to destroy my own children.
Those moments change you.
And I've hundreds of years left to live with that. I say too much. Forgive me. Help me find my long-lost daughter. And kill her.
We'll go find Morinth.
So this is Samara's loyalty mission, and we have to head off to Omega. And there's a couple of really cool things. One thing with this particular loyalty mission, aside from the fact it gives us an opportunity to get back to Omega and check out stuff we might have missed, is that there isn't actually a lot of fighting or shooting or anything like that involved in it. So, if I missed a planet in the Ardat system, it says only 83% explored. What have I missed? Maybe there's something lying in this asteroid belt. Let's just loop around this asteroid belt just quickly while we're here. because I want to get 100% exploration on this. Not looking good. Okay, well, whatever it is, we're going to have to continue to miss it. I am going to pick up some probes though, so we'll do that, and then we'll head off to Omega. So let's hit the mass relay, and where's Omega? It's all the way over here in the Omega Nebula. Of course, I knew that. Where else would you hide a space station called Omega? It's kind of cool, it's got an entire nebula named after it. That's a pretty big structure to have named after you, really, when you think about it. Anyway, let's get to Omega, and get on with this mission. So yeah, as I said, there's not a lot of fighting in this mission, it's mostly talking. There's also two possible outcomes for this mission, somewhat infamously. There's a way to do this mission, well, I won't give anything away yet, I'll mention what it is after after we do it, when we get there. I don't want to spoil anything for those of you who haven't played Mass Effect 2. You have, of course, you probably already know what I'm hinting at, so it's, but yeah, so let's just wait for the door opening animation to get through, and it takes a long time sometimes to load in these space stations. There we go. We will take Garrus, and we'll take, where is she? Samara. So we'll add those two together, accept. I have 3 squad points. Do I want to spend those on concussive shot? Yes, I do. Okay, so that's that. Samara will need to be auto leveled up. I suppose he can have armor piercing ammo rank 2. That seems like a good thing for him. And I will just auto level her up so that we can use her. She's got everything she needs. We don't really need guns for this, but we'll have them anyway.
To pinpoint an Ardat-Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardat-Yakshi among the Asari, Aria T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Thank you.
And yeah, we'll go talk to Aria. That's the obvious thing to do here.
Aria's expecting
There's actually another side quest we might do while we're here that I missed the first time around, so we'll see if we can't pick both those up once we're here. I need to... Well, we'll go talk to Aria first. We might need to come back and talk to her again afterwards too, so but we'll do this part first.
Aria has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Aria has in mind.
Aria's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers, a Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
What's Aria's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Aria.
Why come to me? Aria's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Aria said so. What other reason do you need?
People like Aria don't do things without a damn good reason. I want to hear it.
Fine, but I didn't tell you this, dummy. If it gets out that Aria's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
I'll be back when the job's done.
Good luck.
Okay, so we'll do this first, and talk to Patriarch. I think we go this way.
Commander Shepard? Is that you? I'd heard you were dead. I'm Helena Blake. We met a few years ago. I don't expect you'd remember. You removed 2 criminal warlords from power and helped me take over their operation. It was quite the coup.
If you're on Omega, things are either going very well or very badly.
Well, there was always a third option. I decided to expand my operation into Omega, and of course I had neither the skills nor the resources to go up against Aria. So, I allowed her to buy me out. Now I run my organization as a satellite of hers. It's worked out very well for me so far.
What brings you to Omega?
What brings anyone to Omega? Opportunity, success, failure, all of the above? I find this place suits me. I can bring it a certain air of civility, I suppose.
So I'm going to actually take this conversation option again to get one of the other conversation options that I didn't get then.
If you're on Omega,
Well, there is always... So, I allowed her to buy me out.
So that's what we wanted to do.
Now I run my organization as a satellite of hers. It's worked out very well for me so far.
I guess that's better than the alternative.
Oh yes, much. As one of her lieutenants, I enjoy certain protections that others don't. And Aria was very generous when she bought me out.
As long as you have your health, right?
Yes, it was touch and go there for a while.
I have to go.
Of course. You must have more important things to do.
So there was a quest in the original Mass Effect that we did where we had to kill these criminal bosses, and she was the person that gave us the quest and benefited the most from it. Now, I believe Thingo, the person I'm looking for, is down here somewhere. He might be down in here, in fact. I could be wrong about this. This place has a lot of like areas. It's definitely a bit of a maze, this club, and it has links to all sorts of stuff. Oh, this isn't where we need to be, by the way, so we have gone the wrong way.
Walking around in this place makes me sick. People still dying, the strong still exploiting the weak. Nothing I did here even made a dent.
I think Garrus is being a little bit fatalistic on himself there. Just check the shops here. While we're here, we bought everything there. Huh. Ah, yes, this is, I think, where we need to go. No, this is not where we need to go. This is back there. I got completely turned around then. I know what I'm looking for though, so we just got to go up here because it's a particular section of Afterlife that we've got to go to. The best way to get there, as I recall, is by going up here, but we can't go through there because we need to talk to the bouncer. That's right.
What do you want?
What's behind this door?
VIP section of the club. For those with the right name. Do you want something?
I'd like to join the party.
This really isn't your kind of place. Afterlife's main floor has lots of drinks and great music.
Well, maybe that's not where we were supposed to go. Well, I suppose while we're in the market area, let's just take another look at these shops, just in case there's stuff here that we didn't get the first time and that we can afford now.
People come to places such as this seeking a better life. And when they get here, they find this. Vibrant people forced into destitution in a world filled with criminals. They deserve protection. If I survive the mission, I may return here.
I'll pick those up. And we'll pick those up. We don't really need them, but try and get everything we can. And I'm just trying to remember, we went through Harrod's Emporium. Yeah, we'll get those as well. Because apparently we can never have too much heavy weapons ammo, so... Anyway, let's get back to the club, because we need to find a particular place in the club. And it's not up there, and it's not around here, so it's back that way. So we'll head this way, and hopefully we'll find our way into where we need to go, past all these Vorcha. But yeah, Afterlife has all these doors to other places and other areas and stuff, so it's weirdly complicated that way in its layout. So sort of have to wonder how secure that makes it though. Like, you know, this is the door we were looking for before that we went right past, but there we go.
No, you said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first. Then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Aria's Patriarch. What do you want?
Rumor has it some people want you dead. Know anything about that?
Oh, I can think of a few. I know things. Old secrets, old grudges. Few floors you can dig up to find bodies underneath. Someone who wanted to weaken Arya might come after me. They do it to get to her, you see, not for me. I don't matter enough anymore to have enemies of my own.
What do you know about Arya?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Arya arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones of my body, and left me alive.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she could use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Arya wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. Perhaps Arya's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his battle.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command, not just Arya's trophy.
Well, you could be my Trent, fighting for my honor. If you would do this for me, I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
Okay, so now we have to find thugs that are threatening Patriarch. I can't remember if they're out here or not. Yes, they are.
Out of our way, human.
You here for Patriarch?
What if we are? You gonna do something about it?
Patriarch sent us. Said to do whatever it takes.
Your Patriarch's Grant? I wasn't aware the old man had one.
You should have done your homework.
I love how you can deal with that without actually doing a combat thing. You just talk them down like that. It works so well. And it makes things so much easier because you don't have to shoot them.
You killed them all. And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed. Thanks to you, Arya may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
Take care, Patriarch.
For the first time, I like that name. By the way, be careful with Arya. She will approve of what you've done, I think. But not of you altering the balance of Omega. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
Interestingly, I always feel that the story of how Arya came to power on Omega would make a fantastic Mass Effect game. So, I mean, obviously it won't, but would have been a cool... You could almost do like a, I guess, Grand Theft Omega type style game. That'd be really fun. So, anyway, let's head up here. We already spoke to Helena Blake, so I won't do that again. And we'll head around here. And now we will actually talk to Arya. In fact, we'll talk to Grizz first.
Arya wants to speak with you, human. She
Yep.
heard you took on the blood.
So I'll just quick save again, just in case. And talk to Arya.
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him. Funny, I didn't know he had a Krant.
Patriarch has more influence than you thought.
I see. Well, maybe I should watch my back then. It's not what I asked, but you got the job done. You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
Can use any help we can get.
Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat-Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat-Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
Okay, yeah. So we need to
You want to talk? Talk Scenario.
we need to head out down to the residential area. So we'll go this way this time. Just to fill the whole zone out. So yeah, we've dealt with the Patriarch situation, which you can sort of come back here and do. It's just a side quest. But yeah, you can do it in a way that, as pointed out, sort of alters the balance of power. You don't have to do it that way.
Shepard's supposed to be dead. Greetings. I was hoping you'd come by. I'm Ish, and this is Sel. You look like a good person to know.
You need something?
Well, if you'd be so kind, I hoped you might consider a proposition. I need skilled, trustworthy people to take care of a little business for me. Nothing illegal, of course, but it's paying work.
What kind of business do you do?
Important business. So important that, with your help, we can change Omega.
What do you mean, we can change Omega?
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but certain people here have business deals with people throughout the galaxy. If we were to have information involving those deals, we could make some ripples around here. That's all I'll say.
I'm listening.
I'm in the information business, specifically the buying and selling of privileged material. It's nothing illicit. I just need someone to pick up packages in certain locations and bring them to me here.
What's your angle?
No angle. I'm a simple businessman. What do you say?
I can do that.
My contacts use specific drop points. I need you to look outside Merib's shop on the Citadel and inside Eternity on Ilium. Look around for anything that might hold a data package and bring those packages to me. Good luck, my friend.
Okay, yep. So that's a bit of a side mission as well. And that one is not one we're going to do today. Because, as pointed out, it involves flying to the Citadel and to Ilium. It's quite far spread out. Where I needed to go was down here. Yes, it was down here. So I just need to quickly save and go into... Yeah, let's talk to Diana.
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medic said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Aria's people?
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you, Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
Yeah.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My nephew had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time to the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
Do you mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
Okay. And the reason we need to do that, as the journal points out, is because we need to find that password. So we'll have a look at her diary.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34, orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the helix is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kiss tonight.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces, we can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Close the hollow journal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. And she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup?
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies. Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear. This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's right. I meant to examine this.
Neff made that. A man from some gallery offered him 4 years' salary for it. I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Okay, so those were the other things in Neff's room that we missed.
Hello again. Did you find anything? Is there anything I can do to help?
I should go.
Okay. We can come back and talk to Diana later. Where we need to go now is the VIP room. So we'll head that way. And yeah, up to here. And I think... because we can actually get in here now because we have the password, I guess. So let's do it.
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife's nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
Okay, so we're in.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Getting her alone and falling under her sway. That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me, as I trust and honor you.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Okay, kind of wish we'd gone for the evening wear here. It takes whatever you've said as your sort of casual lazing around Normandy clothes, so if we were still wearing our evening dress from Kasumi's loyalty mission, we'd, oh well, doesn't matter.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
What kind of music do they play?
They're a sensory band. Like, they crawl into you and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe. I could score way out of my league, you know? You gotta help me.
I don't have any tickets.
If you score some, I got some creds for you.
Yep. Okay, let's we don't actually want to walk up and punch him.
Baby, I can pay. I'm a good tipper too.
I told you to stay away from me.
Don't be like that. I got creds. We'll go back to my place. I got simple tastes.
Back off, asshole. I'm a dancer, not a hooker.
You got a mouth on you. I'll enjoy watching you use it.
The lady asked you to step away.
You want in on this transaction? Hey, I don't care if it's you or this bitch. I just like good times.
Good times are over.
Thanks for that. Security was asleep.
Yeah, so you can do that. It's really funny. Basically what we have to do is talk to enough people to grab Morinth's attention, so that's kind of what we're doing. It is actually possible at this point to fail this mission. If you don't get Morinth, you don't talk to Morinth the right way, she'll cotton onto you and yeah, things won't go well.
Hi.
I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
Slow down and tell me what the problem is.
Right. Slow down. Sorry, I just don't know what to do. My friend Moiral is doing a piece on Omega Gangs. She's hanging with Florid. He's the worst of the worst.
What is she doing?
A vid piece. She's an investigative reporter, you know? She's trying to profile gang leaders.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, it's on to her. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
You seem to have a lot of information.
I'm her tech. I've been monitoring the gang's comm. The last transmission said Floyd's going to splatter her. Man, I'm a tech junkie. I don't know how to handle this.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Floyd, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The 2 words are terminal and eternity. In that order. Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
I can do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity. In that order, just work them into a sentence.
Yep. Okay, so basically what we have to do is pretty much exactly what he said. So, just go over here. There he is.
Something I can do for you, lady?
Is there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Florid. I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moiral. I'm ready to head out.
Yeah, okay, so that happens.
Bitch isn't coming back. I'm gonna find her.
And we keep going around. There's a few more we can interact with, I think.
Thank you so much. I really thought she was going to die.
She's not going to die now, so...
Lots of money on display here tonight. Good cred hunting tonight. We'll hit him in the alley. As long as it isn't one of Arya's people, we're good. We gotta get enough creds to keep Hink off our backs. Hey, what are you looking at?
I want you gone from here.
Hey, we gotta pay the man. We work for Hink. You hear that? So, what do you think of this now?
How about I give you enough creds for your boss, then you leave and stay gone. No one gets hurt.
Works for me. Let's go.
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me? Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
You and I want the same things.
Do we?
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Do you know the artist Forta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Vaenya?
My favorite. The 2 actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
What do you think of Hallex?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine. Yes. When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
Well, that was easy. Okay, so basically we just need to talk to Morinth now. Yeah. I'll quick save because things can go wrong here.
I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission. I think we share that, you and I.
We've both killed many times. But that's where the similarities end.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games. Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper. Marin! Mother. Do not call me that. I can't choose to stop being your daughter. Mother. You made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Marin! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari. But they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you. I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster. Find peace in the embrace of the goddess. I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Let's go.
Okay, so a couple of things to note there. With that final conversation with Morinth, you actually need very high Paragon points to take all the conversation options, the Paragon choices in the conversation there. The mission can, I think, still be done without them. You just fall under her power, and when it comes down to it, you don't get the option to choose between killing Morinth and killing Samara. Which you can actually do, by the way, and what will happen if you do that is that Morinth effectively becomes Samara. She looks exactly the same, she behaves exactly the same, and everything about her is exactly the same, except that you and her know that she's not, and there's, I think it's, someone else on the ship comments that she seems different somehow. But yeah, so basically you can get a whole bunch of sort of slightly different outcomes. But perhaps the biggest change actually comes in Mass Effect 3, where if you allow Morinth to live instead of Samara, Samara of course won't show up in Mass Effect 3, and Morinth shows up towards the end of the game as this sort of hideously sort of mutated Asari, to do with the plot of Mass Effect 3, which I won't go into too much detail, but there's a whole thing where some Asari get turned into these, like, awful creatures and stuff like that. So that's a thing that can happen if you're not careful. So yeah. Anyway, so we've done that. I think that's a really cool mission, and one of the nice things about the loyalty missions, it relies much more heavily on your Paragon and conversation choices and stuff like that as well. Each of those Paragon options in that final conversation in the apartment actually takes a higher and higher amount of Paragon, so you can't, or if you're doing Renegade Path, takes a higher and higher amount of Renegade, so you might be able to get 1 or 2, but not the 3rd or anything like that. And each time, obviously, the only correct option, if you can't take either of those, of course, is the falling under her power options. And if you do those options, you don't get the option to let her live. I chose in the end to let Samara live because that way you'll actually get Samara in Mass Effect 3. Anyway, yeah, let's look at our private terminal just quickly. Unread messages, so I'll just select. This is from Erdnot, yeah. So, yeah. So this is basically to do with Grunt's loyalty mission. I love that last line about, yeah, if we all get killed, he'll piss on our graves. Well, there may not be graves, but, well, whatever. Okay, yeah, I'm going to do some research, but I'm just going to quickly talk to Joker as well, because it's always fun to talk to Joker. It's always a nice way to finish these little loyalty missions. I wish I'd done it for every one of them, I just kept forgetting, so here we go.
I'm glad things worked out, Commander. I was worried you'd dump Samara for some crazy soul sucker with a death fetish, all lithe and sexy and... Never mind.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Yeah, so, it's the only loyalty mission in the game. The other thing that happens if you, it's the only loyalty mission in the game that lets you basically choose between 2 different characters, like that. And the other difference is that at the end of the game, if you've built your relationship up with Samara to a certain point, well, with Morinth to a certain point, you can invite her up to your room for, well, shall we say, just good times, and she will kill you, which will actually happen. You'll actually get a critical mission failure and die if you try to have sex with her, which is really funny. Well, okay, it's not really funny, but it's a thing that happens. Anyway, let's increase our fuel cells. So we'll research that. It gives us some element 0. And yeah, so that's a really cool loyalty mission. Probably, like, Samara's not one of my favourite characters, but I think she probably has one of the more well-written loyalty missions. Of course, we got to do the Patriarch stuff as well, which I think is really cool as well. And yeah, so anyway, that's where we're going to leave this video for now. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.